Hello everybody, Mayor Dan Tolan here. Well, it sounds like we're going to get a little bit of winter back this week, maybe. So hopefully not. Sounds like by this weekend it's going to be back in the 40s, nice again. So hopefully that'll stick around for a while. I don't think any of us are in any hurry to winter to come on and really hit us in the face right now. So, but when it does get here, remember you got to follow all the odd and even parking schedule so our crews can safely and cleanly plow our roadways. Speaking of the season, you probably know by now that the River Dazzle has been canceled for this year. However, the downtown lights will still switch on at 6:30 p.m. the day after Thanksgiving as usual. I'd like to thank the Utility and Public Works crew for taking the time to give our Main Street some holiday pizzazz. I look forward to a grand Dazzle celebration next year. So as we start into the holidays, as you think about Thanksgiving plans, remember to keep your circle small. That means trying to keep your invitation list to a bare minimum. Enjoying the holiday with household members is best. However, small groups that can practice social distancing and wear masks as much as feasible are better than large groups, especially if people are gathering in small indoor areas. Please talk with your family and plan for safety. And hopefully next year we'll be back to having big gatherings with all our in-laws and distant cousins and everybody we want there. So visit the city's COVID-19 webpage below for keeping your Thanksgiving celebrations safe this year. Before I talk about the COVID-19 case numbers, I want to say a couple of words about the election. First, I want to once again recognize our city staff and poll workers who planned and executed the November 3rd election so carefully. It really did go off without a flaw. Everyone did what they were supposed to do and did it very well. I know that you would join me in appreciating the efficiency and flexibility of City Clerk Amy White and her elections team. Second, I would like to thank all of you for honoring the voting process and for being civil to one another, and for wearing masks and social distancing whenever possible. This helped keep all of us safe during a very stressful election. Okay, let's talk about the COVID-19 case numbers now. I want to let you know that Pierce County has begun to use weekly case numbers to show the progression of the virus. This graph shows confirmed and probable cases by week. You can see that there was an increase of 306 new cases last week. As of Sunday, the total cumulative number of cases confirmed in the county was 1,888. The lighter blue line indicates UWRF cases. In the next slide, you can see that St. Croix County has 1,469 active cases, which is an increase of 360 since last week. The cumulative case total is now 2,822. Slide 3 shows us that there are over 59,000 active cases in Wisconsin, which is an increase of over 10,000 cases since last week. Like other states across the U.S., Wisconsin is experiencing a rapid increase in cases, which are beginning to overwhelm hospital systems in some areas. Several municipalities have begun to issue masking and other mandates. In River Falls, we will continue to follow the lead of our public county health officials. However, that does not mean that we should let our guard down. In fact, we need to be even more vigilant, especially as we head into winter and find ourselves gathering indoors. I know you've heard this 1,000 times, but this hard time will pass. In the meantime, let's be good to one another and follow the guidelines as best we could. On slide 4, you'll see that Pierce County continues to be able to contact new cases within 24 hours. However, they are not able to trace all close contacts within 24 hours. In fact, the county is no longer able to provide contact tracing for all confirmed cases, so they have asked the community for help. If you or someone you know has tested positive for the virus, please begin reaching out to your close contacts. You can find more information about how to do that at the city's COVID-19 website. Testing capacity continues to increase in our state, so be sure and check our website for location updates. In fact, beginning today, UWRF is offering a drive-through testing site on campus for community members. See a link on our website for directions and more information. Before I go, I want to leave you with some cute pet pictures like always. First, we have Reggie and Trixie. Next is Lily. And finally, there's Oscar. Please email me a picture of your favorite pet and I will include it in an upcoming video. And feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have questions or comments on any subject. I want to hear from you. That's what I'm here for. You can find me at dtoland@rfcity.org. I look forward to hearing from you, and everybody be safe and take care. Bye now. Go Pack Go.